In Wes Craven's 1991 classic, The People Under the Stairs, the Robeson family are headed by a married brother and sister. But is incest really that bad?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You get me with this one. Yes, it is. It is. Oh, Curly just said that. Curly, nah.
He's out.
Curly ain't having any of this. She's about
Fuck
to go
these guys.
Fuck these guys. No, yeah, it is that bad because that couple especially was bad news bears. But I will say this, with a psycho family in a horror movie setting, I think it works. I think it adds an extra element, not only of horror and sexuality, but in my opinion, togetherness. It's not even to the fact that it's like in Wrong Turn 2, I brought that up before. When the brother, he sees one of the hot ladies by the water, he starts, whacking his weasel to it. And all of a sudden the sister sees this and starts smacking the shit out of him. She's like, I should be the only woman in your life. And so, I don't know, in a way, to me, it makes it closer, as fucked up as it is. So I think it adds an extra layer of horror, sexuality, and togetherness. So I think for a horror movie, by all means, have them be incestuous if it's going to be a crazy-ass family.
What the fuck kind of answer?
You beat that answer, Mr. Sunglasses.
I just pictured Wrong Turn 2, like a dove where the fucking the sister's like, I thought I was only supposed to be your wife. You promised I'd be the only wife you had, huh? It's just
See, I know, but is it really bad though? What do you think, Grant? What do you think, Anthony? Is incest really that bad?
I love that you mentioned the people under the stairs, and then as an example, that's them as your example. Like, is it really that bad?
Yeah, they're
brilliant. I love it. In that case, I guess it's good for entertainment value, but
yeah,
what is going on?
It is for horror.
See, my
over here entertaining and shit.
My StreamYard sound disappeared, so I had to leave and come back. So I missed the whole question. So I don't know what the question was.
Let me ask you this one then, Curly. In Wes Craven's 1991 classic, The People Under the Stairs, the Robeson family are headed by a married brother and sister. But is incest really that bad?
Well, I mean, it depends if you want your kids to come out with like arms and legs attached to their foreheads and shit and speak in tongues all the time. If you're cool with it, then I guess it's okay. I mean,
that's the real world answer is that, that's not sustainable. That's like you're talking birth defects and you're talking like deformities and all that.
You're gonna come out looking
realistically speaking, no. It's not a good thing. For anybody
right?
listening, don't go looking at your cousin or your sister. Please.
Don't go fucking your sister, huh?
Yes.
That's the hashtag of this stream. Don't fuck your sister.
Don't fuck your sister.
No brother fucking and no sister fucking, please.
You promise you only love me, brother.
Don't
Well,
be.
come
But
on,
if it's for entertainment purposes in a horror film, by all means.
Yeah. In a horror movie, it's totally cool. Fuck your sister, fuck your brother, fuck your mother, fuck your father, fuck your cousin, your first cousin, your second cousin.
Come on, admit it. You want your kids to look this handsome, don't you? You want them to look like that.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Come on, check out those handsome characters. See, George Clooney, Brad Pitt.
That's
Oh
tough,
yeah.
bro.
Absolutely.
They all have too many eyes.
I don't think they have enough eyes, man.
Too many eyes, too many teeth.
Can you imagine a one-eyed kid? That'd be fucking crazy.
I feel like maybe you got one pair of eyes out of all 6 eyeballs right there.
3 people, but just 2 teeth. Awesome.
yeah. They can take turns, you know.
But they are smart.
He's the chewer.
Look at their beautiful smiles. Their smiles are so charming.
You got 3 girls, 2 teeth, 1 cup.
Yeah.
Oh.
The dude on the far right, he can't talk. All he does is bark.
Yeah. He just barks.
Literally.
That's right.
Hey. Like,
This is the Whittaker family. They're notorious.
The Whittaker family?
No, Whittaker.
Whittaker. Yeah.
This nigga thought it was they're not complete jokes, Grande. It's the Whittaker family, and they look like fucking animals.
A bunch of Whitakers.
They're proven to be quite the clickbait on YouTube. Apparently, anyone puts a video on YouTube about them, it just fucking hits.
Give them a reality show. Give them their own reality show.
They practically do, because that's what I'm saying. There's people go up to their house and interview them. Well, try to, but they're really fucking messed up. Basic on Wing Queen had a video on them. She did. Go check out Basic on Wing Queen's channel. She's got a really good video on the Whittaker family. That's what I first heard.
So their parents is related for real? That's why they look like that?
It's like generations worth of somebody fucked up down the line, and it's just got to the point where
somebody sex with their grandma or grandpa, and now
exactly.
Yeah, and it does kind of prove it's sort of horror movie fodder, doesn't it? A lot of, whether it's House of Eyes, People Under the Stairs, you do tend to find that goes on in a lot of horror films. It seems to be like horror movies do push the taboos, doesn't it? That's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
Wes Craven was specifically into it, man. And like the movies you mentioned were his movies. He's like, all right, they're not just husband and wife, they're also brother and sister.
And that's your husband. Now fuck her. Now kill someone.
And they're cannibals as well.
Now kill them again. And fuck them again.
Now see, that is like where horror movies villainize certain groups of people. All these poor victims of incest. They victimize. They weaponize them. They make us think that all of those people are murderers. Most of them are just mentally challenged. But horror movies will make you believe they're all maniacs.
Yeah,
they're just in love. They're just looking for a little bit of love.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the chat's got to say. Well, we'll stay on this topic.
Oh God,
right?
what does the chat have to say? I'm curious.
Alpha Romeo, the family in Spider Baby is one of the original Psycho families. Such an odd film. Yeah, I love Spider Baby.
Great movie.
That is, it's a good fun movie. They're actually kind of lovable. That's what I like about Spider Baby. They're weird as fuck, the family in it, but you actually take to liking them. Maybe it's just me.
No, absolutely. There's
I love
a weird charm there.
Taking a hint from behind Grandy's shoulder, the family in Sleepaway Camp, that aunt is screwed up. Yeah. Big time. Oh, we've got Ant-Man 525 in the chat. Hi, Ant-Man. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah,
it's fingers.
My brother-in-law is mad at me right now. He caught me sleeping with his wife. Messed up families make the world go round. Excellent.
Damn right.
Well, see, one of the things that I've been doing some research into inbreeding, and apparently there's been scientific research into the UK. In fact, that there's apparently thousands of people in the UK that are sort of their genetics come from inbreeding. That scientists have been investigating that. It's a difficult one for for science to actually investigate because it's such a taboo subject, right? Right, right. That not many people will admit to it, but yeah, I've been looking into all kinds of things about it.
Imagine going in to find out if you're a certain percentage black and you find out, damn, I'm actually an incest baby. Surprise, Europe.
That would be horrible. Yeah, it sure would. But...
I mean, that's like a book series and a movie series. The Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they never learn from their mistakes neither. That just keep going on in that family.
I think why inbreeding sort of plays into horror films as well, because these families that people encounter in these films are out of the way. They don't. They're not known to anyone, so they're close knit families in that sense. That if they bred outside of their family, then people would know they existed. So I think that kind of it makes them more anonymous. That way, that they have they're all inbred, so that kind of plays into that as well. And it says here that inbreeding has shaped human evolution because of that, because of the certain Neanderthals that stayed in very small communities. They all just inbred, and it actually fucked them in a sense. I don't mean that way, but like with their actual
Literally.
Well,
yeah,
both
literally,
really.
you know, that they died out as a consequence of it, right? And things like that. But something I was quite fascinated by as well is just how legal it is. Sorry, I'm fucking obsessed, but I found this.
He's obsessed with
Holy
incest over here.
Wait, again?
I'm in Australia, mate.
Where's legal? Where it's green?
Green.
You can fuck your sister over here. We don't care.
Sorry, King. I've just got Africa in your face there.
You got the good parts of Africa, though.
There you go.
The good ones.
No, wait,
Yeah.
again.
I'm touching Djibouti.
Okay.
Go ahead and touch it.
Touching Djibouti.
Hey, it's your sister now.
Where it's green,
Hey.
it's fine, right? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Where it's green, it's legal.
Oh,
Entirely
wow.
legal.
Yeah.
Where it's pink
There-
is where you can the incest with opposite sex is illegal, but the same sex it's not. So yeah,
Fuck.
Ireland, it's legal to have sex with your brother, but not with your sister.
Okay.
If you're male, that is. If you're male,
You can't make no dysmorphed babies with your brother if you're also
I
a
can't
man.
say any of the jokes I got right now. It's just fucked.
Curly, how is it in South America?
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, you can only be canceled once. You know, then it's over. You're good to go. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
stop talking to those girls. Go back to
I'm in
kissing
the
your
Indian
brother.
Ocean right now.
Fuck.
the countries that are orange is imprisonment, is where you'll get imprisoned
let's
for.
go.
God, we are in
Imprisonment.
imprisonment
Northern
area.
Africa,
People.
baby.
Nobody
In
can
the orange
talk
countries
about
is where
it.
you'll see jail time. The red countries is where you'll go to jail for life.
Good.
And the brown countries is where you'll get the death penalty,
Wow.
which I find fascinating because India is completely legal, right? Whereas Pakistan, you get the death penalty. So
Interesting. So all you gotta do is just cross the border, right? Because they're close to each other. Just run
That's
away.
it.
You're in love with your sister. Just grab her ass up and
Yeah.
run across the border.
Yeah, you're just one car ride and you're good to go. Yeah.
that's
What
it.
if
It's
you-
romantic. It's just like you're moving. It's just like you're going to Vegas, isn't it? It's just the same.
What happens in Djibouti stays in Djibouti, okay?
And Djibouti.
Callie, get the Chex Mix, get in the car, and we're crossing the border, okay? We're gonna have a sexy night.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happens if
Crazy.
you fuck your cousin like on the border, like between Pakistan and India or whatever?
It's
As
like
long
an
as she doesn't come
international
out with
incident.
one eye.
No, that means you better right after you finish, you better cross the border to that side where it's
They got
You better wear
cameras.
protection
Weird.
if you fuck her on this side of the border.
Shit, if I'm anywhere over there, I'm going to be wearing protection.
But before we went live, I was arguing with King Gore about this, right? That just because South America is predominantly legal, right? Right?
predominantly the whole fucking country is green. The whole continent.
Yeah, right.
Well, there's a little green speck over you, Grande. It's like an incest snowflake. You.
Lick that legal.
No,
I think the reason why is they've never had a problem with it. They've never had people, like there's no need to create a law because no one breaks it anyway. Whereas in the UK, in America, oh yeah, we need the book thrown at us for all that incest. So we need to have laws to protect people.
I know, and in like in Alabama, they must have like real strict laws about that shit.
All I know is I had the wrong social studies teacher in life. I wish Terry McGuana was my social studies teacher. This was so much fun. Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
How many
very
social studies
educational.
teachers in your life brought up a map and then mentioned incest and like laws? Like,
It's like every kid in class would wake up. Oh shit! What are we talking about?
It's the only time we've used the map on Psychobabble
like no
Live.
one would ever,
Oh, boy.
no one would ever cut first period if Terry McGuana was their fucking teacher.
I actually graduate.
You didn't graduate?
I did. It was
Yes.
just
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like Curly. I could see Curly being like, "Fuck this shit! I'm going to get a bagel."
I graduated, but it was by miracle because I was asleep the whole time. So I
Well, now you have a doctorate in perversity. Excellent.
oh yeah.
Right. So let me have a look at the chat here, see what they've got to say about this
Oh
subject.
my God! Yeah.
Mayanne. Oh, hi, Mayanne. Good to see you. Oh, wow. What a beautiful panel. Hello, everyone. Well, thank you. Oh, Russell. Oh, nice to see you, Russell. I was adooted.
I was
So had
adooted.
sex with your cousin. Okay. You
Damn,
had
dude,
sex
that's
with your
crazy.
cousin. Like your cousin. My cousin is your cousin. Don't fucking stop me, Jimmy.
Cousin.
Right. And what did I walk into? Yes, you walked into an incestuous fucking love
History
nest.
101.
A study on incest.
Oh, I think
Yes.
Russell's saying he was adopted, so he had sex with the adopted Okay, the adopted.
All
cousin.
right, that's okay.
Oh, that's hot.
That's not
That's
blood
lit, dude.
related.
Russell's cool, dude.
That's
Yeah,
fucking.
that's
he's in
right.
a clear. He's in a clear.
Good job, man.
You know,
Good
just
job,
like I mean, look at
He lived the dream.
it's so common. I mean, it's in fucking Star Wars, isn't it? Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia. I mean, Jesus. I mean,
Yeah.
every time I watch Empire Strikes Back, I cringe, right? Right.
And I love that with the special editions, he made all kinds of changes. He left that in. That stays. That has to stay.
Laugh
That's
it up,
important
fuzzball.
part of the movie.
But is it really that bad though? I mean, what damage does it actually do, Corey?
Yeah, what are you talking about? It's fucking awful. It's abhorrent and disgusting in every way.
Yeah, gross. Fuck is wrong.
Just like in general, it's like like everyone brought up the entertainment factor. Like, yeah, you can use it as a plot device in a movie or story setting. Like, just like you can use anything as a fucking plot device, right? But yeah, something like that is just it's so contained and awful. That's why when you bring up a stat like would you say South America?
Yeah.
You say it's like a condensed area where it's illegal or legal. Which one?
It's legal. It's entirely
It's fully
legal.
legal. Like
The
almost everywhere in South America, right?
Pretty much. I think there was one little country somewhere that maybe doesn't take to it.
So the fact that they don't care doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a problem. It's just literally, it's just a matter of they don't care. Because that costs money and they probably just aren't interested.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You won't go to jail for it.
I'm
but
sure
you
there's
will
like
go down upon.
I'm sure there's like programs like helping with those types of cases available in South America.
Yes.
If what you're saying is like literally true and there's like it's just legal, which is nuts. But yeah, bro. I'm sure it's not because there's nothing going on in South America. South America has so many fucking problems.
I think it was just criminalized recently in France as well. So, but you got to admit, it would definitely make Calvin Klein commercials be way better.
That's fucked up.
I mean,
oh,
right?
shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Put these people in a fucking a Dior commercial, like with Johnny Depp and Sauvage for like cologne with the black and white cinematography.
You wouldn't be able to fucking keep it on the shelves, man. It would just be
Oh
flying
my
on
God,
the shelves
dude.
for Christmas.
All these guys need are faded, tapered mullets and straight to the top. Give them the Morgan Wallen 500 and you're going to be good.
Yeah, the guy in the end doesn't even have a chin.
You don't need them.
Just one squirt of this stuff, and I won't smell like any old guy.
We traded the chin for an extra chromosome.
Yeah. Well, are we done with incest?
I think so.
Are we?
Yeah, I mean, you got more questions, I'm sure.
He's got more statistics.
more incest.
I think that's the only map he has.
57.8% of Americans.
See, it's a difficult one to get statistics on because no one admits to it. That's the thing. Alfa Romeo, this is a very Kentucky discussion. I agree.
He's from Kentucky.
100% agree with that one. Hey, Russell.
Alabama, not Kentucky. I always think about Alabama when I think about incest for some reason.
Barack Obama?
Alabama.
All right.
I don't know.
I've watched the doc on that family. Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff on them on YouTube. The one in the middle looks like a mix between Buster Keaton and Ron Jeremy.
That's crazy.
That was very specific.
They all kind of look like Ron Jeremy mixed with somebody else, though, don't they?
That's kind of true. Yeah,
kind of look like Harmar.
Like, it looks like Ron Jeremy mixed with fucking Johnny Knoxville or some shit.
I have Johnny Knoxville.
Oh God! Whoa. So basically, Ron Jeremy is the father of incest.
We're all going to hell, by the way. That's the
going to hell.
They have
Ron Jeremy's going to hell. We're fine.
That's true.
A nice cozy room reserved for me in hell, so I'm just biding my time and waiting so I can get down there. Like they have a room for me with a nice surround sound TV, nice comfortable couch, a heated bed, like everything.